Hello, everybody. Welcome to the outside of the high clearing. As the van pulls up, it's disorganized, it's messy. Pulling up to what looks to be the edge of the forest, the route was a bit difficult. You had to cut through narrow bits. You ended up going what you thought would be the right way, but no, you're up against this kind of wooden palisade. You look around, you're like, is this it? Is this not it? Eventually, as you park your way out, do the old transition. You know, when you release your howl of introduction, it kind of lingers for a bit. The wood kind of shakes a bit as you kind of watch along the trees as Jack looks around. Like, what the fuck are these people? Take another couple of steps, awkward, nervous. Or eventually you hear kind of like a small rustling in the bushes next to you, in the umbra.
Mm-hmm.
For this head just pops out of one of them, dreaded and everything.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Steps out.
You can imagine that Jack has sort of like this grimace on his face. He doesn't want to go ahead and like look this woman directly in the eye, but she might be fucking lupus for all he knows, and they might go ahead and take offense. He's just gonna go ahead and like raise his hands. Newbie, how you doing? You watching the
Nods.
grounds?
Yes.
Okay.
Takes a couple of steps, like up, stops.
Mm-hmm.
She's armed. You can see the blade at her hip, like a big, long-looking, what looks actually to be a khopesh.
Huh. Okay. Jack's gonna go ahead and
She
go
smells.
ahead and.
Smells the strider. You can smell it.
Oh, okay. Jax, for his part, has been keeping his hands in his pocket. Once he goes ahead and like sees the blade, go ahead and like take him out. Go ahead and show that he's not carrying anything right now. Goes ahead and simply says, "Hey, I'm Jack Lumney. I come from up north.
Goes right into your face.
Hey, buddy."
You don't smell like anything.
Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and goes ahead and like tries to shake off that gift that conceals his scent. He goes, "Now, what do you smell, man? What do you smell?"
Shakes a big, deep whiff. Oh, oh.
Yeah, cousin.
You are. Oh,
He nods.
why did you not? Why did you? Nod sagely. You coming from north?
Yeah, coming from a little podunk town up north with a bunch of my kin down at the base of this, goes ahead and turns around, wilderness.
Sage nod. Where homestead? Well, we're born.
Born in Canada, British Columbia, I want to go ahead and say, although, the lines sort of get mixed.
Up to chest. Romania.
Old country.
Yes. Gives a big, cheery smile.
Okay. Do you smoke?
Yes.
All right. Jack will go ahead and get a pack of cigarettes from his pocket, Black Label. Go ahead and like offer one.
Just take it.
All right. You go ahead and take a small little cup that has a screw on it. Go ahead and unscrew it. Ashtray.
First, she holds up a finger, like almost like she's announcing to the sky, I must cleanse you. Otherwise, people will get mad and we will have situation. Zuri does not like situations. Yes.
Okay. Zuri, your name. Gotcha.
Yes, we should do the names first. got too excited.
Well, considering I'm of the owl, it's understandable. We get excited around each other.
Yes. Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, that kind of up and down head bob,
All right,
which
all
looks
right.
hilarious with her dreads because they kind of flow everywhere.
Oh, that's neat. Jack, for his part, it does have the long fucking hair. It does have like the little like skull cap on his head. He goes ahead and says, "Let me go ahead and go first. I'm the visitor. Um, Jack, let me. Your name's Skid. Born on two legs. Son of owl. The Clea Thrank.
Good. What auspice?
Uh, no moon.
Just makes that little squeeze.
Oh my, you're excited. He goes ahead and says, as he starts to light his own cigarette, not waiting for her to go ahead and give her introductions.
Yes, it is good to be excited to see others. I have not seen others since Chicago.
All the way to Chicago. Wow.
Yes. I am Zuri. Zuri Zedar. Known as Window, Foster, Arun.
Raya.
Ahmed. Gives a little smile. And also Guardian of Sept, clearly. You know, gestures around to the big open trees.
Clearly goes ahead and like taps a few ashes into the ashtray cup. He's an asshole, but you know, he doesn't want to go ahead and pollute Gaia's Earth.
You do a quick rite of cleansing, which involves a lot of fucking spelling and shouting in Romanian. That's the best way I can summarize Zuri doing a rite of cleansing. She like boops you on the head with the stick as well. Now you are clean. Follow me. Turns and starts marching into the trees.
Go ahead and like put the butt of his cigarette into the little ashtray cup, close it, put it back into his little satchel bag, and go ahead and follow.
She marches, like properly marches, like she's ready to go out in a battlefield.
Oh god damn it! Yeah. He goes ahead and like tries to keep up. He was not like ready for this excitement.
She kind of bops through, like bop, 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 and that's where Alice and Charlotte will see literally Zori, you know, doing a weird little fucking owl walk with a goth guy behind her, essentially.
Why is she hopping?
Zuri takes the mode of locomotion that suits her at the time.
She's literally hopping.
I do. You want to tell her she shouldn't hop?
I don't
Side eye.
fucking know. I mean, maybe.
She feels like hopping. Let her hop. Jesus. God,
Yeah,
Alice. So
well, look
judgmental.
at what she's dragging with her. He looks like spare parts.
What? Just turns the most skeptical look over. Just make up an insult.
No.
Also, spare parts are incredibly useful. Don't be that way. Jeez.
Man,
Jeez,
look
Alice.
at his eyes. It's like he hasn't slept in fucking days.
You? What? Where are they headed?
Also, the heavy smell of cigarette ash is in the air.
They're headed to find Cassie.
Oh, that is fucking offensive. Where did she find this poor soul?
What, cigarettes?
Eventually, she'll see the two of you, and the owl head just sort of like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like if they really still her vision's based on movement.
You
I
let me
see.
know how that works out.
She
Harry.
sees us. I blame you.
She
Waves.
over.
Oh god. She bops over. It's like, ugh.
Ah! It's so fast,
Hey, Zuri.
but so inefficient.
Jack is following, not close behind, but definitely approaching. He's not approaching very fast. He's approaching like the dead, as if he really doesn't want to fucking do any of this, but he's being forced to due to his duties to Gaia and whatnot.
So
Once he approaches, he doesn't go ahead and like give any reference. He just goes ahead and gives a wave. Sup.
new guy kind of points.
Yes. puts arm around like so fucking tight of a squeeze. This woman is strength 4. You feel the squeeze.
This man is strength 2. He is well squeezed.
This is Son of Owl.
He sounds like he's deflating, sorry.
Yes.
Might pop a lung at any minute.
Oh. Releases.
There you go, bud.
You go ahead and like give a reassuring pat on her shoulder. It's okay, cousin. It's okay. I'm just not used to it.
You must be fitter. We have to be fit in wild. Sage nod.
Okay.
We shall go
List
running.
Okay. You're a runner. That's cool.
Yes, my other deed name is Windrunner.
Oh,
Victoria smile.
He is exasperated at the moment. Wind runner. His mind goes 20 directions. Oh, you're that daughter of Owl. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Looking to the other two.
How's he doing over there, buddy? You're getting kind of like eyed up for general everything.
His eyes, has been previously noted, kind of dark all over, kind of red all over. Kind of seems like he's been on something once or twice, maybe very recently,
Maybe currently.
maybe currently.
Just gonna sling a peony over here because it's funny. How happy are you to be here today?
How happy is he to be here today? One, he's not ecstatic to go ahead and like see others, but Zuri's very peppy demeanor is endearing to him. He's genuinely liking the attention from at least a daughter of Al. You two, he could give two shits about.
So, where are you planning on taking him, Zuri?
Do see Pack.
So
He's
your
okay.
pack?
He is being cleansed. I have cleansed him.
I trust you.
Okay.
Come on, Zuri. How long we known each other? I trust you.
I was taking him to see Pack and to see Forgotten Ruin of Happiness. It is a place where striders can go.
It is a place where striders can go. Very few places striders can't go. Hear tell about it.
Yes. Sage nod. Plus there are kinfolk. We should probably get out of Umber. Have you got kinfolk? We go so fast, like the hair flies everywhere.
I'm gonna bet a few of those braids go ahead and like slap Jack in the face. Ah! God, yes. Oh, I got an RV full of them.
Good.
You said the magic words, recreational vehicle.
Do we got a place to park those around here, or am I gonna go back into the
Now,
city?
either me or Charlotte over here will show you where those things tend to park. I wouldn't park that bitch in the city if there were free steak in it, frankly.
Hey, Zuri, is there a way clear to actually get it into the new area, or should I just
There
park
is
him
way
close?
clear. Corey made way clear. That's just why how we got the card in.
All right. I'll pop across and go walk down the way so he knows where to turn off.
Yes.
All right.
I will state the rules of Forgotten Happiness to him. Sage nod.
There are rules to this place.
There
There
are
is one
lots of
rule.
rules.
But there is one rule especially for Forgotten Happiness rune.
Please don't let it be happiness.
No
Okay.
fighting.
Oh,
Or I
All
kill,
right.
or I strangle you. Yes,
Mm.
that is the
Yeah,
correct
she's
thing.
got big,
There-
strong hands.
There's a pause on her walk off. Oh yeah, she's
They're
it's
callous
literally
too.
her thing. It's like her signature move.
When she grabs you, she don't let go.
you know an awful lot about her hands. Okay, that's
Eye
weird.
contact too.
Would you like to see?
I mean, I'm all up for demonstrations.
Oh boy.
Oh dear. Charlotte just turns to keep walking. Alice, can I just trust you to pry them apart if they need it?
Oh yeah, sure.
So,
Before he turns blue.
Yeah.
so she put your hands on your throat, and she applies.
Oh, God.
Roll. You can roll to resist. I recommend you do so.
All right, what am I rolling to resist?
Strength roll, just to see how well you can maintain the grip off.
Not well is the word you want to go ahead and use. Nope. Gah!
Her grip is terrifyingly tight. I mean, she just, you know what I mean, and catches you, holding you. And then what she will do is she rolls strength intimidation plus her pure breed. And then plus pure breed 2. Okay, I'm going to put this in perspective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She locks eyes with you and pulls you right in, still strangling you, and goes, "Now I have you. If you were a worm creature, I would push the point into your esophagus and watch you as you slowly choke to death, even though you throw. But you would not get out. That's when I apply pressure to snap your neck." Eye contact.
Eye contact. The only thing that keeps Jack from screaming out, "I am not of the worm, please," is you're well gripped on his throat. That apple is like banging against you. Ah!
And she releases.
She gives
It
a
is okay. She pats.
big cigarette smoke comes out of his mouth.
How many kinfolk you got?
Why, you want to date him?
No, I'm spoken for. Still. How many kinfolk you got?
You want the numbers for security?
I want the numbers so we can figure out where to fucking put them.
Goes ahead and holds up his hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, 5. Zuri, do you still live in public housing?
Yes. Well, yes.
You know how many rooms I got left up there?
Not a lot. But we will find place. I will speak to my sister.
Yeah, I figured you'd take care of the odds and ends. Just want to see if there's anything I could do about it.
They are Striderkin. I will make sure they have place to stay.
Good. Last thing I want to hear about is fucking kinfolk with no roof over their head or some shit, but you got it.
Yes. Now let us go find your van. Marches off.
Yep.
Go ahead and walk with Ziri. Go ahead and make a few mumbles in the direction of Alice, something along the lines of, "No, you from there.
What you say?
I'm saying you're a little bit too wanting to know about things about my kin." Walking away.
Just close their eyes, breathes for a second. Okay. That's what we're doing today.
That's what we're doing today, apparently.
Cool. Okay, that's fine. Just walks after them.
Yeah, Zori will take the time to cross and over. I'll let you guys do that as well. The van gets pulled up and Zori pops her head into your kinfolk and goes, "Hello!" You know what I mean? Like it echoes when she comes up behind Charlotte.
It'll definitely take some time for what's his face, Jack, to go ahead and cross over, leaving Alice plenty of time to go ahead and intercept the Umbral side.
Oh, one last thing before you go over, boy. I just wanted to get something from you.
Goes ahead and like turns his head.
We ain't been properly introduced yet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. Jack, the Skid, Hamid, Silent Strider, No Moon.
Alice Riefenstahl, known to the nation as the Dread Wolf's Teeth. Adrian Geta Fenris Hamadarun. I understand your protectiveness of your kin. I really fucking do. Don't snap off to me like that again.
I will do as you instruct, Raya.
All right, pop over.
All right. I'll go ahead and take the hot second.
And Alice will follow.
Charlotte's walking up and she just feels a tap tap behind her, and then hello.
Just like I mean, let's be fair. Charlotte ain't that surprised. Just kind of flicks a glance around. Hey, Zuri.
It is good to have another Chad the Vowel here.
It is. Glad you'll have some company.
Yes. Yeah, that kind of she'll whistle, like it echoes through as these two pop out of the trees. For Alex, they smell a Silent Strider pure breed.
Sorry, say
Yeah.
again?
For these two pop out of the trees and they smell of Silent Strider pure breed for Alex.
Alex?
Ooh.
No, Alex, fuck. Oh, my brain. It's 1 o'clock in the morning for me. Jack.
Oh, he is with his people now. He's gonna go ahead and walk over towards them. Go ahead and bang out that pack of Black Label cigarettes. Go ahead and offer.
Yeah, the one with the dread. The male takes it and he nods appreciative. She goes, no. Fine, I'm fine. I have tea.
Okay. Goes ahead and gives the little small cup ashtray over to the male, at least for a hot second, because
He takes
don't
it.
want to pollute it. Don't want to
He
pollute the
takes
guy.
He takes it and nods. Thank you.
Name is Skid from up north.
I'm Damien. This is Corey. Hello.
Okay, are you going to go ahead and like look towards Zuri and then towards the other female? You're both peppy. Okay, that's cool.
I am her sister.
That explains a lot. That explains why you're so peppy. Okay, that's cool.
This guy gives you this most sage nod of understanding. Like, finally, you get it. Oh, nod. They're very peppy.
Mm-hmm. Do I have to be peppy? Because that's not happening.
No. Good, dude, you're fine. They're just, I don't know. It's like a perpetual state of happiness. This fucking eerie.
So he goes ahead and like starts to straddle next to good old Damien, probably lean against a tree or something like that. Go ahead and like watch the RV as one of his kin just go ahead and like drives it around at the other Garu's suggestion. I've not gone far. Have you?
I was originally around South of Carolina, but kind of rubs the back of his dreaded hair uncomfortably. Got a bit of a sticky situation. Zori and her friends found us up north around Canada.
What part of Canada?
Just at the border, just before border of Minnesota.
Okay. That's cool.
She's
They got
for all,
good.
for all her pepperness, she's pretty protective, so she's good people.
All right. And what about the community down here? They real accepting of Val, or is it just like a standoffish type thing?
I mean, you'll shrug. There's a lot of get. There's a few, there's like 1 or 2 bone gnars, but they kind of stay away from us, you know. And then everyone else is decently friendly if you're friendly, especially around like the ruin. To point over at this like dilapidated hippie car.
Jeez, that looks like some rainbow just went ahead and vomited up like a goddamn beetle bug.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a pretty chill pace though. Like where you can Strider, some children, a guy, some bone gnars turn up too, but like it's not a bad place. Just with the get, it's kind of hit or miss.
Heard about the place being sort of get. I might have pissed off a get coming in here, to be quite honest. So, eh.
You shrug. There's 1 or 2 furies here. They're not too bad. depending on which one you're talking to. The big fuck off one, yeah, no, I'd run away from her, man. She's terrifying.
Which one is the big one, or is it just going to be obvious?
Oh, you'll see her.
Okay. Okay.
And
Things.
the Fianna, well,
Go ahead.
you know how the Fianna, you know how Fianna are.
Oh my God, no.
There's yeah.
Please don't tell me there's like a whole goddamn caravan of them coming through.
No, there's just a lot of them. Well, not a lot, just enough of them.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. It's not fine. It's very much not fine.
Smirk. There's some cool Glasswalker people as well. Charlotte Sullivan, she's pretty chill, from what I hear.
Charlotte, blonde.
Yeah, a bit
Okay.
ditzy, but she's nice.
Okay, met her coming in.
She's done some good things for like the kin and stuff, so she's pretty nice.
Okay. Any other tribes around here? Because I honestly just heard, it was a get sept. I was just going to go ahead and like present myself and then see if something went ahead and shook out. Honestly, wasn't expecting y'all here.
How are you feeling about Shadow Lord? Give a nervous smile.
The only Shadow Lord that I trust is one I can see in front of me.
Yeah, I mean, the warder Ziggy is a big angry get of Fenris. Shadow Lord is the true catcher. There's a few Silverfangs and they're good, but there's like a eclectic mix, but the get run the place.
Okay, no, that's fine. It's a little bit more fine than it was previously. Jack is not holding his head and looking like he's going to go ahead and knock his head against the nearest like wooden object or tree.
How are you feeling about Metis?
Metis?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, never seen one or two of them more than I've honestly not seen a lot.
Cassie's the one that comes by here in the Forgotten Ruin. She's Children of God. She's a file docs, but she's good, really good people.
Okay, if you say so. Honestly,
I mean, she's helped a lot of Children of Hell.
okay, that's cool. I don't know a lot about Metis. I don't know a lot about Garuborn, to be honest.
Just don't point out. You'll see.
Is it going to be like the big Black Fury? Is it going to be that obvious? Is that what we're doing now?
Considering she's an albino, yeah.
Okay, cool.
But she's done a lot for like our kin, me and the other kinfolk of Hell.
That's good. Thanks, Damien. Thanks.
No problem, dude.
I got one more question. I'm a no moon. I get lots of questions.
Okay.
What about the other side, the whispers? Here tell like all you around here I get to tell the whispers aren't that bad.
From what I wouldn't be the person to talk to, it probably points at the enthusiastic owl of Zori directing everybody.
Okay, that's cool. Honestly, the whispers have not been that big of a deal for me. I've had other issues.
Just the city is better, but there's been a lot of spirals.
Oh, why wasn't even talking about the spirals? Oh crap.
He just kind of rubbed the back of his head. Just if you're wandering around the city, just watch your ass.
I was talking about the dead.
Oh, shit. Okay, you lean in. There's not too bad.
Okay.
There's a little cub that has a big connection to them, but he's not one of us. So, you know.
Do they just go ahead and hang around him?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has some sort of affinity with them.
Interesting.
But there's like a Hood of the Fallen as well if you want to stop by there.
I'll go ahead and make it a note. And he goes ahead and like brings up
leads out of where he was whispering and just gives you the thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. He'll go back into his like little satchel. Go ahead and bring up a little itinerary. Go ahead and like scratch a few notes himself. Put it back in.
That is what you're looking at when you get your people get directed there.
Yo.
Oh,
As you
God.
probably see Charlotte wandering around in it, you probably see Alice coming up the laneway. There you see Zori, another like 2 or 3 people. These two especially, they seem to be like the main organizers of the whole thing. And you see this girl sitting down chatting to somebody with like those old style Sony Walkman things.
Yep. You wander in time to see Charlotte like plop a hand out of her pocket, like shoot it up, try to wave down Corey because she's got to get things, stuff and things.
But yes, that is what you see. Yeah, Corey will go over and give you what you, thanks. But yes, you get weed off Corey.
Jax, for his part, is going to go ahead and take advantage of the scenery for a hot second and climb up on some of these attractions. Just go ahead and get a feel for the land a little bit higher up. He turns into this fucking like raptor on top of the jungle gyms. What I'm saying.
Just let me get a picture of the high clearing. Where are we now? It's really what you'll see is a lot of trees around here. There's a lot of like upper hills, upper directions. You'll also see the ruination of an ice cream truck, which is like looks like it's been there for a long ass fucking time. Like even to the point where rust is starting to appear in as well. Important locations. Where are we now? I'll get a proper picture of the high clearing. There we are. This is what you'll see. That is what, when you look around, your scenery looks like.
Oh boy.
On the north border, yeah, it's a lot of big, tall everpine. A lot of everlasting trees here, like pine and a lot of pine. And you look around, you're like, wow, you know what I mean?
It smells so fresh, as if I've
It
never
does.
smoked a cigarette in my entire life. But
It
I know
does.
that's not true.
It's really clear up here. Really nice air. Really nice air. But you, again, like the furthest point, you do see a ruination of an ice cream truck that has bits of rust sitting on it, and you see like a wolf just flopped in the back of it. You can see that from that far. He's big enough. He's fucking massive.
Oh my god. Does he? Does his fur go ahead and give away any tribal relation, or
That's
is
a
it?
get offenders. That's a get offenders.
Oh, yep. That looks like somebody important. Not gonna go ahead and piss him off, her off, whatever.
Well, I mean, whatever. The wolf looks pretty fucking spit like the cold. He looks happy as out. He just flopped there. You see the tongue lolling and everything. You'll also see probably in the distance someone's patrolling, but you couldn't make it out that far.
All right. But that little albino girl is down there, and I was told to go ahead
Mhm.
and make myself known. So Jack's gonna go ahead and climb down from his little impromptu perch, going ahead and grabbing the railing above him and letting him down gingerly enough. He does so with more dexterity than strength because his arms are like twigs. But he'll go ahead and try to approach the Garu from the front, and he's gonna go ahead and like let his scent be known, because he's not gonna go ahead and want to be a jackass to everybody, including
She'll look. She'll look up.
Hey,
Hello.
before you get started, Cleeth No Moon.
I'm a Cleith Philodox.
Okay, name's Skid.
Cassie.
I heard you've been a good turn to Al and Ken.
I take care of the people here. A lot of them are children of El.
Surprising. Me.
I mean, from what I met of your tribe, they like to wander, and this is a place for wanderers.
This place, he goes ahead and like gestures around to the graffiti, technicolored rainbow mess.
Each person leaves their mark, she points. And different signatures on each of the markings.
Okay, neat. He says, like, it's neat. He doesn't know how neat it is, but just neat.
Is there something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. First time seeing this, I guess.
It's a lot to take in. She kind of leans to the side of the log she's sitting on, out just directly out of the sun, making sure.
Mind to take a sip?
She nods. I don't mind. I am a Cleith, after all. I can't really say no.
You could, if you wanted to, he says, like, sitting his ass down.
She just watches. She noticed Charlotte wandering around, and she notices Alice there eating sausages. She just nods. Have you just arrived?
He goes ahead and nods. Came in a few hours ago, van full of kin, just looking to go ahead and, like, find a rest stop. Was not expecting all of this. He goes ahead and gestures. Do you smoke?
No, it does nothing for me, unfortunately.
Okay.
So that's what Zori was so excited about.
She wasn't. She always like that? I assume that she's always like that.
She is a happy soul. She enjoys her work, and that is defending Gaia and slaughtering the worm.
Enough to go ahead and, like, take joy in.
She does.
He goes ahead and, like, roll his shoulders a little bit. Might I ask you a few questions?
Sure, I'd ask away.
All right. What do you think about the leadership of the Sept?
There's an eyebrow raise. Depends on which aspect you're looking at.
Okay. How are they towards just wanderers?
Depends on what the wanderer wants.
What if the wanderer just wants to go ahead and, like, sit and rest for a hot second?
As long as you don't cause trouble, they won't give you trouble, I believe is what they'll say. As long as you do your part, and if they ask you to stand and fight for the Sept if it's attacked, then they don't really care. Just don't cause trouble.
All right. Any elaborate rituals to go ahead and consider?
Not at the moment, no. No, it is not anything related to any specific tribe, and the Get have not started their ritual for, well, just gesture up with the snow and all that.
All right. Heard tell there was a few glass walkers around here.
There are a few. Siege Engine, Perfidy, Carves the Path. She takes a breath. There is Charlotte. And let me think. I think that's it.
All right. What do they bring? I have no idea. Like what cockroaches children really do.
Perfidy is a Ragabash. She is one of our guardians, and she is she is a deadly opponent. She is mostly out in the city, leading the fight. Siege Engine is Naroon. I think you can guess what his name does.
Choo choo. He goes ahead and like reaches up and like pulls like an imaginary invisible chain. Choo choo.
Carves the Path is a Glasswalker. He is a Galliard. He's the leader of one of the packs. There's also Runs Through the Jungle. He's a Theurge. Both of them are in the same pack. They're very experienced.
Okay.
They specialize in the city.
Okay. What about the blonde one? Going ahead and like pointing over to wherever Charlotte may have been a half second ago.
She is Philodox. She mainly operates around here. She has done a lot for us in terms of helping out with the kin. She has led some missions against the worm. She's recently returned from an endeavor down in the south of Minnesota with a large contingent of Geta Fenris.
Hmm.
She's
Okay.
recently earned the rank of Adrian.
Goes ahead and nods.
Her D
Okay.
name is Firefly.
Wait, what? Fire. How, hmm. Far be it for me to go ahead and question the D name of an Adrian, but Firefly?
Just shrug. I heard it's Web of Peace now as well, but Firefly is not too bad. I understand the meaning behind it.
What is this meaning then?
Like fireflies, there is luminescent and darkness. You have 1,000 of them, and it makes the thing a lot more brighter to see. Even if it is just a small light, one light is enough.
Okay.
With all the recent occurrences from the worm's forces, I believe we needed some form of light and leadership. Charlotte has been one of those figures.
Gaining the rank of Adrian does come with it a certain like skill set. Speaking of Adrians, who the hell is Alice?
Should look over at Alice. She is a Geta Fenris.
All right. And he goes like gestures. And
She's in a rune.
is that all you know or all you're willing to tell?
What more do you need me to say? She's a Geta
So,
Fenris, a rune.
all right. He goes ahead and says,
I'm sure she has shown who she really is beside it, so she just pats her knee. Geta Fenris are straightforward people.
very to the business.
Yes, she is. Shrugs. Like I said, they're straightforward people.
She take offense easy.
Yes.
Is there a way to go ahead and make up for that?
Do you think? With most Geta Fenris, it is do your part. If something needs doing, you put your whole heart into it. Don't shy away from things.
All right. What does this set need then?
Action. We've had a lot of lingering. People who are not afraid to say what they want, but not going to say what they want, but put it in the right way so people won't just take offense, but they'll learn.
He goes ahead and scratches his chin. Sorry, I'm no Riddler. I wasn't born under the crescent moon. Everything you're saying to me is going in one year and being twisted and turned and coming out the other.
I'm saying we need ragabashes who know the delicate art of getting away with what they can say, but also bringing the wisdom behind it.
Oh.
We've already had one failed ragabash already.
At this moment, his face goes ahead and becomes incredulous. He's very perplexed and confused phase. He goes ahead and turns like directly to face Cassie and say, "What are you talking about? This seems like a story. And I know you're no Galliard, but spill."
There was a ragabash who claimed that she was one, but she acted like an Arun, stubborn and selfish. Many people tried to get her corrected, yet they ended up dying for that. Many good members of my tribe. She is a failure to who she is and the legacy she brought. The fact that I even have to talk about her disgusts my tongue.
Where she is now.
She is dead.
Who survives her?
Her family. The family she disgraced. Charlotte was in a pack with her, but left.
Interesting.
I believe, from what I do know, she'll lean in. She was going to be denounced, but then she died honorably to the worm.
Sometimes Laugh Moon gets the last laugh in death.
Indeed.
You guys are gonna go ahead and like stand up. Well, thanks for the hot tip. I'm no teacher, but thanks for the hot tip.
Just nods. No problem. You don't have much experience with Metis, do you?
He goes ahead and shakes his head. He just shakes his head. He's kicking his boots to the ground. His big, stupid, goth, all black, jet metal black boots onto the ground. No, not a lot.
That is why you talk to me so openly. Interesting.
Mm,
I am a child of the first sin.
they told me you'd be obvious what with the white skin.
A signature of my mother and father's sin. I pay the atonement for it. Gaia deemed it worthy that I pay such.
Squints, scrutinizing. What? So it's just like some sort of like original sin type nonsense I'm hearing?
She stands up. My mother and father mated with each other, and I clawed out of my mother's womb. That is what happens to Metis.
Oh shit. He says like very matter of a fact. As in, God damn, I didn't expect this.
We are creatures of sin because we are born from an act deemed unholy by our laws to Gaia.
You being a Philo, you'd know about litany than I do. So I'll just leave it with you. How about that?
You're a ragabash, you're supposed to analyze everything.
He goes ahead and shrugs.
You remind me of my alpha. Pats his shoulder.
Who's your alpha?
Abel Ulrichsen.
And who? I'm assuming a get.
Yes. Very like you, though. Very brash.
I'm not brash. I'm just asking questions. He says as he's coming off like completely brash, completely like, he's
Yep.
he's got his
That-
arms fucking crossed. He's trying to go ahead and like brush your arm like off his shoulder, just with the one shrug.
You'll go far with them. You should meet more of us. I think you'll like us.
When I get the opportunity, and once I got ahead and settled down, yeah, sure, we'll have a cookout.
Come to the beer garden. That's where we usually are. Or here.
How about I go ahead and catch dinner time?
Nod. I do not eat with most of the other sept.
Fine, I'll go to where you eat alone and eat with you with the rest of your pack. How about that?
Give us an eyebrow raise.
What? Because then, what did I do? What did I do?
Nothing. Most people just don't want to eat with me.
I'll bring potato salad. Do you like potato salad? I got a lot of it.
You can have your own food. I have my own.
What do you eat? You know what? If it's going to be something that I don't want to know, I don't want to know.
I have to make my own food.
Cool. But you'll accept somebody eating their own food in front of you while we have a very nice sit-down conversation. Do you drink what everybody else drinks?
Yes.
All right, we'll share a beer. How about that?
I cannot drink beer.
What can you drink? He says, getting a little bit more like frustrated.
She winces. Water.
We will drink water together and be like cousins.
Of course. I am sorry if that offends you.
No, I just, yeah. He goes then like stutters a little bit. Just needed to get to some commonality. How about that? Just needed to know what you were all about so I can go ahead and figure out what I needed to do for you, okay? We're drinking water together. It's going to be the most awesome, wonderful water in the world. You and I are going to be smiling while we drink that water.
She winces again. Yes. Raya.
It's about where a hand hits our new buddy's shoulder. Skid there. It's just a hand pops down on his shoulder. What's going on?
Yeah, what's
He
going
was
on?
He was inviting me to dinner. She'll smile.
At a yell?
Kind of
Yes.
fucking loud.
I was speaking too low.
At this point, Skid is shutting his fucking mouth.
Just, I mean, I'll give you for free. Charlotte obviously is like, there's concern. Above everything, there's concern. There's some vague annoyance and frustration for Skid's part just because she doesn't know who he is. But it's pretty clear. This is a stepping in move. This is a defensive move.
Definitely. You have him well within your grasp because he is not as strong as you, I'm guessing.
I mean, she's not trying to like restrain him. It's just that it's more making the point and putting a pause in whatever's happening by putting her hand on his shoulder. There's not like a bunch of brute force going on there. In fact, it slides down almost immediately after once Cassie, staves it off. So there'll be a P&E. Cassie, you fucking liar.
Who are you peeing? Which one?
Cassie, because she's the one supplying the fucking answer. And I know her.
Roll her mighty dice.
I mean, oh Jesus! Thank God. I still got two. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. She's clearly not hiding the wins. It's actually embarrassment. That's the big thing, you see.
Is it pointed at her or at him?
It is definitely at herself. 100% at herself.
Yeah, there is the brief pause as an answer is supplied. She kind of glances between them and looks over to Skid. So I feel kind of like a jerk. Don't even know your name yet, but do me a solid.
Hmm.
Don't yell at Cassie.
Say again?
Don't yell at Cassie.
Okay. Okay. No yelling. I could do no yelling. It's fine.
Gives him just the and this isn't like the over the top one either. This is not the get style. It's just kind of the hand loosens from on his shoulder, gives him a light pat on the back of it, and then drops again.
Looking over the Cassidy. Sorry.
Ooh. It is fine. She firmly looks down the ground, but yeah, she's taking rage. You can see it. She's like feet staring at the soles of her little tiny shoesies.
Is she like turning colors? Is it that
Yep.
bad?
Yep. I offended you, so it's no problem.
Look. Water, dinner, cousins. That's what I'm going to take away with this. How about that?
That would be perfect, Raya.
Not Uriah. Yuff.
Of course, Raya. Yuff. Yes. She closes her eyes, wincing.
In a little bit more quieter tone. We'll try this again. Dinner. Right. And he's going to go ahead and try to step away.
Oh yeah, Charlotte's like, why don't you? I don't know. It's essentially that careful shooing of like, why don't you go make friends over there?
Yee.
Alice has just been playing tennis with her eyes while she eats these sausages.
Can you give me a minute, Alice?
Yeah, she walks away.
There's an appreciative glance after her. And then, lets her kind of get some distance. Posture relaxes significantly and kind of glances over. You okay?
I am fine.
Need anything?
No,
Want some space?
that is for you to decide, Raya.
I didn't ask if you needed, I asked if you wanted.
That is for you to decide.
Cassie, I don't want to push my presence on you if you want to be left alone. I don't want to walk away if you want company.
I have been so humiliated enough. The fact that I cannot eat properly only serves as a reminder.
Charlotte proceeds to look vaguely like she's been kicked.
I should have mentioned it to him. I lied. I should have said something. That is my fault.
He's just impetuous and young. He's a Cleant, isn't he?
He has not done anything wrong. He was inviting to sit with me, and I did not want to tell him why I could not eat properly. That is my fault, not his.
Okay, I'm not going to give him shit. I'm going to find a way to make that up to you.
You can't.
Don't stop me from trying.
You can't. The woman who is responsible for this is dead.
I don't feel like you did it for her.
I didn't. May I go, Raya?
Of course.
She starts walking off. Like, head down, you know.
Yeah, Charlotte quickly goes ahead and breaks off and walks in the other direction, glancing around, trying to figure out where Skid went, where Alice went. Kind of grimacing. Go ahead. Sorry.
Skid's probably going ahead and like try to go ahead and reclaim that perched bot that he liked.
Skid is reperched. Where is he exactly?
Depending about how this like particular area is like constructed, probably mangled pieces of a jungle gym.
So somewhere up high.
Ease.
Yeah, there's kind of a cursory scan around. Nod over to Alice as she starts walking that way. Where'd he go? Like, just glancing around. Did you even get a name off him?
Jack Skid Lumley.
There's a brow quirk.
I'm assuming Skid is his deed name.
Hell of a deed name.
Certainly is.
Oh, I should probably try to catch up to him and make sure he knows to fucking introduce himself properly. He's gonna get in shit.
Siggy's gonna fucking love him. Oh my god.
Oh God.
It's
I don't
gonna
think
be amazing.
There's no way that kid's gonna go for Guardian.
Oh man, you still gotta technically introduce yourself to the warder and Subway. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch him. Hold on. Where the fuck did he go? Like she like turns to start walking off, like looking a little more amused now, but you know, the eyes are kind of pitching this way, pitching that way, kind of scanning around because let's face it, he is a fucking magpie and a bunch of fucking brightly colored parakeets. He shouldn't be that hard to pick out.
Oh, it's easy enough. He's not particularly hiding. He's just a little bit high up. So unless you don't crane your neck up,
It probably takes her a second to actually start looking up. So there will be some comical like waiting around, like where the fuck even? And then eventually the glance up, like oh, there he is.
mm-hmm.
Hey, wanders over underneath, hands in her pockets again, just kind of looking up.
All right, he's perched. He's just gonna go ahead and like look down. Go ahead and say, "Sup?"
Man, have you ever? Oh Jesus! Come on down here for a second. Come on, like just waving him down, like come on.
Is that an instruction from Araya?
I mean, not yet.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I like it up here. It's easier to go ahead and fling boogers at you.
She scrunches her nose. Activates city running. Clambers the fuck up there.
I like to imagine you jump the fuck up as much as you clamor.
Sadly, she does not have hair's leap, but she definitely like just fucking scrambles up. Without any serious issue, I assume.
Oh, that was easy enough for Jack to get up there. And in fact, you go ahead and flum up. Jack's quite surprised and startled. Was not expecting you to go ahead and like actually follow him up there.
Look, man, I just want to keep the conversation quiet so you don't catch a load of shit.
Okay.
So, living on a Get Sept 101. You remember that whole tenant? Submit to those higher in station?
Maybe.
Well, I fucking hope you do, because otherwise we're gonna have fucking class time, and I'm gonna repeat that shit ad nauseum until you fall asleep, and then I'm gonna slap you awake and do it again.
God, fine. Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, if you want to keep your ass on your body, use proper fucking terms of respect and introduce yourself. You're new. And you look sus as shit.
Of course, he looks at his eyes. Again, you go ahead and look at his eyes. He's probably been on something for a hot second before he even got on here.
I don't think I have medicine. I don't. But she kind of squints. Could I, like, I don't know, could I use an alertness or a peony or something? Oh god, I'm seeing all these faces flash up and I'm so scared.
Peony. Peony.
Okay. Okay. Let's try to see if he's on the souse. She'll finally, like, reach over and, like, even, like, mom style almost. It's not, like, aggressive, but she, like, snags his chin for a second, pitches his head around so she can get a look at his fucking eyes. Like, are you fucking... You fucking high right now?
No. You have his head in his. Why are you asking me this shit?
Mostly because, well, no one cares what recreational drugs you do. Like, seriously, Corey over there, that you think smoking pot is good, get her tea. It's Jesus Christ. But look, man, it's day one. Get sept. You're gonna have to get good, or you're gonna get stomped on. And I mean, they don't do it out of hate. That's just kind of how they do. I learned how to just take flying into and through walls with a fucking laugh pretty early on.
You gonna let go?
Yeah, she does. Once she gets the glance at it, she'll let go. Sorry.
Guess I like loosen his neck a little bit. So you're the blonde one.
You know what? I am either A, the blonde one, B, the ditzy one, or C, the one with the hips. Take your pick, really. It's kind of how it goes.
I don't want to pick any of them, to be quite honest. That'd be against the first.
Taken anyways. You can call me Charlotte. Or if we're in the right company, Raya, for the love of God, if only to save your own ass.
Right, do you want the introduction now?
She glances down. Is there, like, a fucking wave of people, like, coming around?
We'll put this into perspective. Abel, Ragnar, Bones, Marcel, Wildfire.
Oh, you know what?
And Siggy's somewhere in the distance.
Well, you're probably about to have to do it hardcore anyways, so we're just gonna say you did because I think I've gotten the gist enough to cover your ass. But for the love of God, be passively polite and don't take punches as an offense. If anything, I usually do it in good spirits.
You know,
That are
if you
kind
wanted
of
to make,
casually violent.
you know, if you want to make this go a little smoother, all you gotta do is kick me off this platform.
Huh. Nah, that's probably a bad plan. Head of grinning.
Abel just looks up as he's walking in with the cigarette in his mouth. For Jack, this guy reeks of get, like pure breed 4 level of get, but he's got the big mohawk and all that. Looks like a fucking punk essentially.
Oh God.
It's shot a grin
Looks
and
up.
she kind of picks up a hand as he looks up.
There you are, Ditz.
Yep,
Raya Ditz. Ditz Raya.
officially.
Oh yeah. Smirks looking up at Jack. Who's the emo?
No kid.
Oh. Looks back at Ragnar and Bones. The guy Bones, it's like a Glabro and Hamid hybrid essentially. That's what you're looking at.
Oh gosh.
And then Ragnar just looks like an ordinary guy, but just has a smirk on his face. You see off at the edge of the garden are these two, and Jesus fuck, they're big. But Abel will just look up. New guy. That the one Zori was losing her shit over?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
She'll finally like grab the edge of whatever crazy jungle Jimmy type thing they have cannibalized into this to kind of swing herself down and drop.
Jax,
Is he
for his part,
shy?
is just gonna go ahead and like
So to
hang
speak.
for a hot second, just with the one arm.
Is he shy? Look over at Charlotte smirking.
She just kind of gives that you got me expression and shrugs.
Takes a good look. Hey!
Yeah,
Hey, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, friendo.
Sassy.
Charlotte chuckles.
Ooh, sassy. I like them when they're sassy.
At this point,
Bet
he's
you
gonna go
fucking-
ahead and take the drop.
Nice boots.
Really, I got them at the Hot Topic down in Newport.
Why am I
Charlotte's
not-
got the hand over her mouth. Just like,
Why am I not surprised? They look like a Hot Topic guy. Did you get the spike collar too?
No, that came from a friend who bought it at the Hot Topic in Maine.
Hot Topic fan fiction and everything. Jeez, look at this, Ragnar. Ragnar's like, oh yeah. Hot Topic. Bones just stares at the two of them like he has no fucking clue what the fuck Hot Topic ever will be.
Alright, so I'm gonna make this easy. Jack, Skid, Owl, Two Legs, No Moon.
Well, fuck a look at Ding Dong and call me Mary.
There's a
Hi,
quick
Mary.
elbow nudge. Don't forget rank.
Lowest of the low, Cleus.
Oh, he's a baby. Looks smirking. Abel just like grins. Oh, dude. Zori's gonna love you.
Oh, I've met the preppy one. She devoured me. Kept me.
She does that.
Yes. Yes.
She does that. Yeah. She
You
does
are?
that. I'm Abel Ulrichson, Galliard, Fenris, Fostern, Alpha of the Striders of the Ice Wolf.
Raya, and pack leader. He's just putting a period there.
Like the use of the period there, buddy. Shoulder punch. It's very efficient. I like that.
Well, that's the thing. I don't want to go ahead and waste all my quips on you.
It's good. Looks over at Ragnar. Yeah, he seems like all right. Bones is just sniffing him. He smells funny.
Smells like cigarettes. That's what he smells like. But getting Smith, he'll go ahead and like cut the gift for a hot second for him to go ahead and get that whiff.
He still smells funny. Like Bones, I got it. Looks over. I know. He smells funny. Just Ragnar rubs his face.
Charlotte just shaking her head. You know what? She got at least one fucking one off of someone. So yeah, she's gonna fucking light up, shaking her head like Jesus Christ.
So, buddy, old pal, old friend, old Skid. What's your plans?
Plans?
Yeah. I mean, I know I get you Strider types. I know. I'm in a pack with one. Coming in, wandering around, want to lay your head down. So what's the plan apart from laying your head down? What you do apart from Hot Topic?
Steal from Hot Topic. Stab people at Hot Topic. Kill the worm at Hot Topic.
So pretty much Hot Topic is your like den, like you're the Hot Topic guru. Is that what we're doing here?
That was the Sunday afternoon. I walked in, smelled worm, and decided to need to stab people.
You listened to Linkin Park when you did it?
Of course I did.
Yeah.
It was crawling in my skin, like it was crawling in that clerk's skin. All these wormish abominations, centipedes, worms coming out of his fucking mouth. God damn, I just had to fucking cut his throat.
It's all right, buddy. It's all right. Puts his hands on your shoulder. It's fine.
Guess I
Don't worry
didn't-
about it.
A little bit frustrated. He starts to pace a little bit. God damn! How's your day?
You know what? You know, hey, why don't you take a head off this? Fuck me.
No, Charlotte. Don't ruin the edge.
Jeez. Eye rolls, goes back to fucking smoking it herself.
Turns back. Listen, Skid Man. No, I get it. I get your frustration with the leg compartment. I feel you.
He's
Become
gonna go
numb,
ahead.
don't you? Numb.
He's gonna go ahead and like come up straight towards this alpha with one finger and slowly go ahead and say, "And what do you do when the cleric goes ahead and sprouts like fucking bat wings and fangs and tries to go ahead and take a bite out of one of your cousins? What do you do then?"
I guess you break the habit, don't you? That what you do? Smirking. You're gonna
Inside Lincoln
breaking the
Park
habit tonight.
is
You're gonna do
breaking.
that.
Yes.
You're gonna do that. Is that what you did? You broke the habit and ripped his head off. Is that what you did?
Yes.
And you tried so hard, but in the
I-
end,
It didn't matter.
nudge.
No, it didn't matter.
Yep. See,
Yeah.
what are you
Hey.
two talking about? Bones just say staring at both of you.
Between the pot and this conversation, Charlotte has gotten the giggles like it is not even cool.
Looking over to Bones, he's just gonna go ahead and say, "We're singing to each other. It's very dramatic. We're building a bond here, okay?" We're singing a song about killing the worm. Does that help you?
I see.
hmm
Just stares at you with those weird fucking eyes of his.
He goes ahead and looks at him because if we're staring. He'll
Oh,
be the first one to go ahead and break.
oh, okay. How long do you break? How long does it take?
1.5 seconds.
That's fine. Because you look, and then he looks and even more intensely. You're like, whoa.
The immediate nope.
Mm. You're too skinny. You need to bulk up.
That sounds like you're going to eat me at some point.
You are prey. You need to strengthen yourself to become predator.
We're all predators.
No, you are prey. Ragnar's like, oh, this again.
Do we need to have an in-depth conversation about this?
Take a step forward and won't look at me.
I'll go ahead and look back to him. Because I'm
Do you look
fine
at
with
it? Do you look at him right in the eye, buddy? Right in those eyes.
of course, I feel like getting some bones broken today. Fucking weird ass yellow eyes.
So you look at Bones right in the eye. Roll initiative.
Hooray! We'll see how well this works.
$11.
Yeah, 17.
Ah, you are first.
All right. We'll just go
Mhm.
ahead and anticipate the oncoming strike with an evasive action.
Okay, he spends 3 rage.
I can only spend 1 or 2.
One.
Okay, I'll spend 1.
He takes aim. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Let's see how well I can do this. 7. 7. 1,
You dodge.
2,
you dodge.
3, 4. All right.
Yep.
I go ahead and get a -1 difficulty to my next strike. Since we haven't gone ahead and brandished weapons, I'm just going to go ahead and strike him in the rate of action. How about that?
Yes. You can. Yeah,
All right.
yeah, totally. You can smack the bones.
This is. I only have 5. Nope.
Can I ask what
Just
Bones
not.
tried to aim for?
The face.
Jeez.
All right.
He hasn't produced any weapons. He's punching. That's 3.
All right. Did you do only spent the 1 rage? That's the main action. And the rage. Yep, I'm gonna have to go ahead and take that one since I can't dodge it.
Okay. Bones that. Bones that. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Need a soak 4. I have 3 stamina. Do I have 3 stamina? Let me go check. Yes, 3 stamina. Go. Did you do?
Oh, you've got the
Need
ore.
to actually roll it.
Curse you, dice stream.
I soaked 2 of it.
Yeah, he
So-
gets you a fairly sizable punch. And then his
So I
third
am
rage
2
action.
down.
Third rage action then. One, 2, 3, 4. And then so that. And that's 1, 2, 3, 3.
All right. Let's see what happens. I soaked 2 of it.
Yeah, hits you another one. So yeah, when it comes back to after all that speed, just boom, 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 boom.
So to go ahead and like reiterate what happened, the fight goes ahead and begins. Bones with his big, strong, meaty hand, I'm going to go ahead and assume, punches, gets nothing but air. Skid ducks down, goes ahead and tries to go ahead and lay a blow to his torso, misses. And dear old Bones takes the advantage to go ahead and put 2 into his kidneys. Boom. Top of the round.
Yes. Let's go roll
All
for
right.
somebody.
Let's try for an evasive action then. Oh, are we rolling it again?
No, I'm
No, you're
rolling
good.
for
Ah,
I'm in.
all right. I'll declare my
Bam.
action as another evasive action and spend another point of rage. How about that?
That is perfectly fine.
All right, cool. And
Bones get one more swing before Zori intercedes.
I'll go ahead and try for another evasive action.
Charlotte
1,
is
2,
taking it
3,
time.
4. Oh, that's a
1,
lot of
2,
successes. You
3,
get them.
That's 6. So you got 4. I knocked 2 off. So
Eee.
one more damage roll before everyone piles in to
Yeah, I
fucking
was
stop
gonna
this
say
madness.
I've been holding an action for a hot second. I mean, it was just
I should probably roll into.
There you go. That is 5 straight bashing.
All right. I have gotten 3 already. So, see what happens. Hey!
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
get.
get 2.
All right. I'm at -5. Nice.
So he
And I'm
smacks the
taking
shit
wound
out of you.
abilities.
Yeah, he smacks the shit out of you again. And you're like, ugh, that is when everybody else is free to roll in because I think you're going ahead of Bones. I'll give you guys your held actions and stuff
I'm
as the Rock'em Sock'em Zori runs in.
fucking ahead of everybody at 28.
Yeah, go ahead there, buddy.
I imagine that it plays out thusly. Zuri is probably more tending to her guy in terms of shielding him, while Alice just tries to hold back Bones. And between the two of these fucking monsters, they're just breaking up these cleats.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like Zuri gets in the middle, Alice grabs one, Charlotte finally reaches out, snagging Skid by the back of the shirt and yoinks him out of range.
You know he's got that hoodie, so it's easy
Oh,
enough
there
to
you
go ahead
go.
and grab him.
Yeah,
Actually,
she snags
no,
the
he
back of the
didn't.
hoodie.
Actually, no hoodie today. Just
Okay.
a band T-shirt, of course.
Yeah, she snags the back of the shirt and just yoinks him bodily. Probably has to play catch because if he's at fucking -5, he's pretty rough.
Zori spends willpower, she doesn't frenzy. Whew, that was a good thing she did. Zori got mad. So we're fine. Zori's livid, though.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, you are. What was that last shot for?
5. That was for 5. No, that's Zori's friend at Rage.
Nah, like Bones' last shot at Skid.
Oh, that was for 2.
He took
He got
2.
2. So he's a total 5.
Well, yeah, but like, was it a face shot? Was it a
Ribs.
yeah?
Eat.
She just
So,
kind of yoinks
poof,
and then
poof.
has to play catch because he starts crumpling and she's just like, oh, pff. All right, buddy, up to Glabro, come on, pat pat.
No,
Bones.
it's fine.
But Bones, it's over. It's over. Bones, it's fucking over.
What's his face? Jack will go ahead and like lean down, pat the ground. There. Tap. Tap out.
Yeah, Bones stops once he sees him tap out. Just relaxes immediately in Alice's arms.
You good?
Zori, meanwhile, is like a fucking volcano. Yeah, he just nods. He submitted.
Alice turns back around because she knows what she's about to have to deal with.
Oh yeah. I mean, that friendly smiley face that I have is, I mean, Jesus fuck. That's in a rune. That's nearly frenzied. So yeah, only by the grace of willpower.
It's over.
I have one rule.
And we're walking.
He broke it.
What do you want me to do, Zuri? I can't unpunch the guy's face.
He broke the rule, which was agreed by all of us. No violence.
So where do you want to go with this, Zuri?
So look at Charlotte. He broke the rule.
Charlotte's kind of probably eased Skid to sit somewhere until he decides he's cool enough to go to Glabro. Because, you know what? You're going to fall over. You just sit right here, buddy. She kind of glances up, dusts herself.
Go ahead and sit. Hold his side while he goes ahead and recovers.
Runs the hand through her hair. Yeah, it is what it is. Kind of glances over. Bones, you know the rule?
He challenged me.
You know the rule.
He challenged me.
Not all tribes are taught that eye contact is a challenge, Bones.
Wolves are. Is he not a wolf?
He was born human, Bones. Those things aren't inherent when you first change.
He kind of just stares at him. Is he not a wolf?
He's a guru. That is not the same as being a wolf.
Bones AXE is stuff working in his head, basically. That's what I
Does he, like, obviously blank out?
Yep. Just, I mean, you have not. Bones now has reached the Menace hotline. You cannot reach him in current space and time. Please leave a message at ibrokethelitany.com type of thing. That's basically the genuine expression of Bones' face. It's just so like.
Rubs her face, looking over at Zuri. Is there an established form of punishment for breaking the rules, Zuri?
No. Normally I would strangle him. Nobody has broken the rule yet.
Well, for now, I'm going to walk him off. And he and I are going to have...
How about you let me fucking walk him off, Char?
Okay, then you walk him off. She just kind of gestures. Yeah. Somebody help the poor man out of the area. And he doesn't come back into this area until I've had a chance to sit and talk with him. If getting talked to by a glasswalker for a good hour isn't punishment enough, I don't know what is. Come on. Just like gestures.
So he just growls and walks off.
All right, Bones, let's go get a fucking beer or something.
Bones calm as hell, just walks off. His mind, the matter is settled in his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Zori, meanwhile, is just... She's not trashing the place, it's just... Oh boy, that's in a room that's mad. It was just leaning against one of the couches, just watching the whole thing.
As Alice does what she said she'd do and walks Bones off, she just nods to the other two fellas.
Raya?
No, it's Marcel and Wildfire. She's giving the nod to. She has to abandon them now.
Two. Cool too.
She's like, fellas, they all both look at you. Lady.
I gotta go make sure he doesn't follow this up on the next poor sucker. What looks at him wrong?
Wildfire look over. Shrugs. I mean, wasn't that bad.
It really wasn't. But when he gets keyed up, should have seen what he did to that Kagi boy.
That Kagi kid was asking for it.
Yes, he fucking was.
Marcel just shrugs. They're all sensitive anyway.
Yeah. Well, still, my word's my word.
They just nod like, yeah.
And she goes to walk Bones off to his happy place, whatever that might fucking be.
Bones just walks with, like, if you're going to the bar, he just follows you to the bar, like.
Yeah, they're just gonna go to the bar, have a beer and an axe toss. It'll be fucking fine.
He's still giving you the most confused look, and he'll like, we are wolves. Why would she say we're not?
Different philosophies. Try not to think too fucking hard about it.
Jack, for his part, is going to go ahead and keep an eye on Zuri for a hot second, but still go ahead and approach the Alpha. Go ahead and like lift up his shirt to go ahead and like the utter fucking bruises on his side, because he wasn't going to go ahead and heal up all of that shit, just enough to go ahead and walk. And he goes ahead and points to them and say, "Your boy. Maybe we
He's not
don't
my-
meet."
Oh, he's not my boy.
Not your pack?
Nope, she is. Points at the angry owl pacing. You know, you ever seen that angry owl where it just storms up, storms down, storms up, storms down?
Charlotte is doing that thing in the background where it's like just the emphatic trying to appease angry Zuri by being like, when when we're all calm, we will establish a standard punishment for breaking the rule.
Oh, he's going to, Charlotte doesn't understand what she's saying because, to be honest, Rage 5 Zori's talking in Romanian.
She is, you know what? She is just making a point of listening, even if she can't understand a word of it. But she's letting Zuri rant and pace and not getting in the way and just kind of trying to appease. Get her calmed down.
Jack is confused. Who the hell did I just fight?
Bones, he's a packless. He's a menace. He's a get of a Fenrir Sauron menace.
All right, and you let him pal around with you guys? Is that what I'm hearing?
He's blooded, of course.
All right.
He earned his right to be palling around with us.
Fair. Still, he's got some big meaty hands and a lot of force around. Maybe next time I meet him, we don't meet here. How about that?
Smirking, he's in a rude. What'd you expect, man?
Goes ahead and cracks a smile. I need that today.
Ragnar will put his arm around you. Dude, you're Raggy, right?
He goes ahead and nods.
Lean in. Word of advice. When you're dealing with an Arun, especially one that has a freaky, weird fetish about eye contact, maybe you should figure out a way to confuse him rather than provoke him.
Well, for next time.
Just a Raggy exchange there, buddy. Gives a thumbs up.
Okay.
Got your
Right.
back. Okay, you're good. Walk it off. You're fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. You're good. You're fine. Don't worry.
Right. Well, I got a date with somebody, but love to go ahead and like get a better acquainted with this goddamn lot of ya. Ugh.
It leans back. You're gonna bleed it out just to dig it deeper and throw her away. Is that what you're doing with your date? What you're doing?
Of course
You
I
gotta tell her
am.
you gotta tell her you're not okay. And teenagers scared the living shit out of you.
They do scare the living shit out of me. I mean,
I knew you were a My Chemical Romance fan. Fucking knew it.
they would care less as long as somebody bleeds, man.
Just nods. Don't worry, emo. I know, buddy. I know it's so hard. Just gives you this like hug essentially.
I have found my people.
It's so hard, man, just to be so sensitive all the time.
Or yep, ow. He says as he winces because that bruise is still fresh. He was not going to go ahead and heal all of it, just enough to move.
Don't worry. Just feel the pain. It's part of your soul.
All right. Goes ahead and points at.
Ragnar starts hugging as well. Like, don't worry. We can be all edgy together.
I can feel the edge so much. Okay. I need my knife. Where the hell is my knife? I left it in the RV. I want my knife. Oh, God.
Go. Bask in your musings of Edness. And they kind of push you off, essentially.
Go ahead and like push him off. He goes ahead and like takes a one or two steps like wild towards any one particular direction that you push him off to.
They don't push you towards the pacing owl. No, they're not that fucking suicidal.
All right. I'm gonna go over to the owl then. Go ahead and keep an eye on my sister for a hot second, or cousin for a hot second. Sorry, I've been playing Child of Gaia for a long fucking time. Okay.
I will just nods. All right, buddy. I'm gonna just wait till she simmers down. I'm just gonna wait.
If you're,
I do.
you start coming over, and Charlotte like puts out the hand and is like, makes kind of an upward gesture, like, heal that off. Shift up. Stop being dramatic.
Of course, he's not going to go ahead and fucking heal it off, but he will go ahead and take a cigarette and start smoking it.
Okay, fine. It's an order. Shift up and heal it off. Stop being dramatic.
Goes ahead and puts the cigarette, not even used, back into the pack. Shifts up into the Galabro for a hot second.
Oh my god, you can still smoke.
I don't know what I'm allowed to do. Goes like raises his hands up and does a little shimmy jazz hands.
I mean, you're allowed to do anything. The repercussions for it are on you.
Exactly.
Short of breaking the litany, anywho. Glances over, and I mean, it's bashing. It'll take them all of, a handful of seconds to bleed it all off. All right, all you, buddy. Gives him a pat on his no longer fucking like purple shoulder. Turns. Because Zuri is doing her own thing and she's not helping anymore at this point. Zuri just needs to pace and rant it out.
Just gonna go ahead and like walk on over. What is Zuri doing?
Pacing, ranting it out, essentially.
Say what?
She's pacing and ranting. She's cracking her knuckles. She's just fucking so much like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Turn. Eye twitch.
Want to go for a run?
Exactly like that owl gif I put in the side chat.
Let me go ahead and take a look then. Notices a twitch. Want to go for a run?
Yes.
Sprints.
She fucking takes after you, essentially.
Yeah. She's so fast.
Eventually, she just stops, letting out like several like.
She's probably like 100 yards in front of Skid when she finally goes ahead and like settles. To be honest, Skid tries to catch up. Okay.
Do not like when people break rules, and then they use silly excuse not to punish them. If this was Chicago, Bones would have lost hand.
Yeah, and he would have been able to get it back within the turn of the moon.
Because he is stupid, Menace. Yes, I know.
Maybe, but honestly, don't know a lot about them. But
people
it's
like,
fine.
You're too friendly. Oh, I'll show you I'm not friendly.
Hey. What are you worried about, man?
This is place that we made for kin that were troubled and held captive by worm. They are not used to violence. They have had too much of it.
All right.
It has disturbed what we are doing in the healing process.
All right. These are all good goals.
I rescued all those kin. They are mine.
Goes ahead and nods. Okay.
And he has decided to come in here, hit one of my brothers, and frighten my children.
Anything else?
And I did not like the way everyone's so condescending. He just grumbles.
This kid did not catch any of that.
Yeah, that's basically that's basically what you literally hear is her just ranting.
Well, maybe. I mean, it's your territory, right?
It is technically Sep's territory, but I had agreement with Warder that as long as I keep it safe and civil, I will have jurisdiction over it.
Well, what's the worst thing that could happen if you just say that Bones can't walk in? Would that satisfy you?
Then Alice will have silly, stupid face, but I will live with it.
Hey, I'm not saying for you to go ahead and do anything. I'm just going to go ahead and chuck it out there. And you can decide whether it's a bad idea or not.
It is a good idea. I will ban him. If he disagrees, I will put his hands on his throat.
Okay. Maybe not forever ban?
No, forever banned. Until I say otherwise.
Okay. You and I are not philodoxes, so maybe the length of the ban goes ahead and gets argued a little bit. But is that you settled with that? Oh god.
Until I say otherwise.
Goes ahead and throws his hands.
If he has problem, I will put my hands on his throat. Metis regenerate. That means I can apply it for longer.
Okay, he goes ahead and like grabs his own throat, remembering the fucking terror and strength. Okay, your pack's nice.
Yes.
I mean, besides the little scuffle, I was felt like a real connection. That they just really got under my skin, man.
Abel is good alpha. He has took over well since our old alpha died.
What? Oh, to the worm, fighting the worm, I should say.
Nods. He sacrificed self to save others.
Because I had nuts. It's a good way to go ahead and remember Fallen Gyru.
Nods. Abel was better. He took over. He is good man.
Go ahead and nods. Okay, so anything you need to go ahead and do back at the jungle gyms, or you free?
I am free. My sister is keeping an eye, and she will tell me if anyone has disturbed it, and then I will put hands on throat. I have been
All
too
right.
nice with my punishment.
For you to decide. Well, I got a bit of appointment to go ahead and like make, but if you're free like later tonight, maybe we go howl at the moon for a hot second. It
Nods.
is. What phase of the moon is it?
What phase of the moon is it, actually? Let me see. Okay, do you have that moon thing?
Oh, God, yes. Sorry, what?
It's a
Phase
waxing
of the moon.
crescent.
Waxing crescent.
Nice.
Div 7 for Crescent. Actually, it's within 1 day of a new moon, so I'd say call it new moon, so Div 8.
All right. Then what's his face? Jack will simply say, "It's a new moon. We won't find it, but it'll be fun trying."
Yes.
All right. Goes ahead
You
and
should-
like
You should
say
come and when you are free after we do our running, you should come see me and my sister. Even though you
Yeah.
are very strange and pale. Pats your cheek.
Yeah, sometimes I look like the dead.
You do.
He's gonna go ahead and pat good old Zuri on the shoulder for a hot second. Go ahead and like just rest his hand there because, well, it's been an interesting day. And she's been like the one Arud who came screaming fucking into the middle of a combat to go ahead and pull his ass out. And if that doesn't go ahead and breed some kind of bond, I don't know what is.
Ye-
Later. And he will step away.
She just nod and just start running down the fucking tree line. And yes, would you guys like to end it there?
Seems like a good place.
Seems like a
Yeah.
good place.
All right, can do. So we're calling it there, guys.